Okay, I'm back. I'm reporting back, God. I'm reporting back. You just dropped some word on me again. I thought I was done recording, but I'm back. How do I handle people who try to put me in a compromising position? And again, this setting can be anywhere. Because people who are not happy with themselves will try to thrive off of putting you in a negative situation. You know, like how you see like a dog salivating at food. That's exactly how a person who is having their own struggles sometimes, unfortunately, look at a person who's not having the same struggles as them, or who they perceive as not having the same struggles as them. That's how they look at that person when they have tried to set a pit or put them in a compromising position. I've seen it, y'all. I have one particular case in my brain right now, but I dare not say it. And not saying right now is in current time occurring, but I'm saying like I can think of a particular situation that is prominent. But how do I handle when somebody feels like they're putting me in a compromising position to make me uncomfortable, and it looks as if it's satisfactory to them? What a word! I see it for what it is. Um, Honestly, I'm so bold in God that I will look the person in the eye and give them that. Now you know better. Look. Um, and I know from the spirit reaches the spirit. I know that the eye, not the God eye. You know how I said the evil eye in the last one. I will say the God eye, the spiritual eye. I know that it meets their spirit. So rather which they not gonna tell you in your face like I know I'm wrong. They're gonna thrive off of having you in an uncomfortable position. I give them that eye. And then again, I take my case to God and I be like, you saw that. Because sooner or later, God is going to step in and handle it. And God oftentimes, more often than not, puts me in a position to see what struggles that person is having. And then I'm like, that's why they tried to put me in a compromising position. That's why they try to make me uncomfortable, because they're not really happy in their real life. And I never talk about what that person is going through. I'm not that person to carry no bone. Bones are brought to me and they stop at me because I don't carry no bone that's brought to me. But when I see, and God puts you, if you've been in this position, y'all comment below, let me know that I'm not alone. But for those who are learning up and coming, God puts you in a position to see what their struggles are. You know, like the phrase of misery loves company. That's always the case. That's always the case. And unfortunately, they let that spirit man be taken over by the enemy. So again, they salivate as making they salivate at and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, at thinking they're doing something to hurt you because they're internally hurting themselves. And they want to project that out. Everybody, it's all about projection of what's on the inside of you. Um, in my case, silence is key. My soul is settled, so I don't say nothing. I let God handle it. But a lot of people are not balanced on the inside, and they let their spirit man be taken over by the enemy, and they're miserable. So they project it out. It's always about projecting out what they're feeling on the inside. And so they take joy in it for the moment, until their struggles are brought to the surface. And people don't realize your struggle being brought to the surface can take form in many ways. It can take form in physical ills, physical illness, stress, worry, negative words, all the things. And the person that they project their misery or try to project their misery on, that's connected to God in my case, that person is praying for them. It's unfortunate that we live in a world where people do that, but all you can do is pray for them because God is stronger than the enemy. Jesus he conquered death and the grave and hell, and he has all power in his hands. So you just give it to God and pray. I handle it by praying. I see them, I look at them, I see them, look at them spiritually, like you know better. Then I present my case to God, and then I just give it to him and I pray for them genuinely. I don't carry the bone. When I see them in their struggles and I realize that's why they try to project misery onto me because they're miserable, I don't carry what I see. I let it go at that. I don't talk about it. I don't speak about it. I don't say, ooh, that's why they going through it because they da-da-da. I never do that. So that's how I handle when somebody tries to put me in a compromising position and make me feel uncomfortable or try to downplay me. I realize where it's coming from. I pray about where it's coming from. I always shield myself and protect myself, and my soul is well with God, so I'm able to pray for them as well. For them to come out, even though they subject me to mess. Okay, that's in any case. So that's a little secret. This ancient Chinese secret. Okay, no, it's ancient God secret. Okay, for real. And that's what I do. Maybe try it. And let me know how it works out. If you already do that, I know it's a lot of my spiritual warriors in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let me know. And I will see y'all back in another one. Bye. Bye, y'all.